Welcome in, everybody. It's good to have you guys today. We're really excited to play this game. We haven't played it in like a year, almost a year. We haven't played it since last year. Anyway, played it in fall of 2022, and there was a glitch, and it took a while for us to be brave enough to figure out how to do the back save and mess around with game files and to use all the brain space to do all that. So now the game is back, and we're really excited. So some of you might not remember what had happened last time. I fixed it, Axie. Thank you for telling me. I was muted, so you were right. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. We might still do streams in May. We've been telling everybody that we're taking off of May for streams to recover, but we might do a lot of no mic streams in May, just drawing stuff, but not really talking a whole lot. So that's a heads up announcement kind of situation. And tomorrow we're gonna do more art stuff. So it'll be really cool to have you guys around for more art stuff. If Queenie is around, she's gonna finish her artist MMO drawing. Um, and we have a lot of stuff we could draw. Some of us want to start drawing original characters from role plays that we have been in. So that might be something that we draw too tomorrow. And then the rest of the week might be pop-up streams at random times. We don't really have specific times yet. But we like streaming and we miss hanging out with you guys. And this last week was so busy. We had like 4 doctor's appointments and we canceled one of them just so that we could recover because we had a bad migraine, and the migraine's gone now, which is great. And I have coffee and I have a ton of water, and we're gonna try to stream for 4 hours if the game will let us play that long. It's a puzzle game. Backseating is allowed. You can help us figure out the puzzle. You might also make us more confused trying to figure out the puzzle, but that's part of the fun of streaming with the community. And Ethan's on point right now, and there's the others. So yeah, we might space out a little bit. We've been a little spacey, but we're really excited to play. And instead of just talking about it, I will show you. Main game scene. Okay. And I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit for the game because I think the effects might be a little too loud. Tell us if any of the sound is no good, and we will do our absolute best to fix it because we want to provide an enjoyable experience for you. We're going to continue and figure out where the back save has left us. Okay, let me make sure that it's the right back save, or I did all that hype for nothing. Cool. Okay, we still have the technical manual. This is very important. This little book in our tray, the most important thing we need for the rest of the game, okay? And then we have the sketchbook over here that is also pretty important. It's our to-do list so that we can keep track of what to do while we are living all alone on this spaceship. It's a space station, technically. It doesn't move. And we already fixed the oxygen leak that happened on the space station. We're the only ones that could fix it. We ate something. We had to fix the oven. We had to fix the leaking heat pipe. We took our nighttime sleepy time serum that makes trippy psychedelic dreams happen. So now we have to get our daily tasks from the mainframe, and there are apparently missiles incoming, and we have to find a way to hide the space station. It's called the Bento, by the way. We are in a bento box. Have to hide it from incoming missiles. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Okay, let's put the to-do task down. And we're gonna move over here. And I'm gonna talk to Gorky. Gorky, I need help. What can we do about the warheads? Nothing. We're doomed. So long, my good friend. Gorky, be serious. Can't we fool their systems into hitting something else like a chaff? A chaff? You know, those things that fighters release to scramble missiles raiders. Ah, no. Those things work only if a missile's target is moving, and anyway, we have nothing of the sort. What if we eject the Bento's garbage? How would you hide the Bento? Let's hide the Bento. We can fool the warhead's ping discovery routines. Okay, good. How? You could disable the Bento's own ping replies and replicate their signature into one of the nearby satellites. Nice! You're ingenious. When you want to be, Gorky. Yes, I am. I am a genius. Yes, I am. I said ingenious, not genius. I'll take it. Okay. How can I mock the Bento's signal on a satellite? Use the Discovery panel to open a console connection with the satellites. One of them should allow you to modify their ping settings. The Discovery panel to connect with a satellite, so that you can overwrite them with the Bento's configuration. And then boom! The warheads will hit the satellite instead. Sigh. That's all for now, Gorky. And this little thing will let me simplify the puzzle because my brain is no very smart. Okay. So this is the Discovery panel. And we want to do something about it. Find a way to hide the Bento from incoming missiles. Okay. Abort call, because I don't know what I'm doing. What's that? What's this? What's that? I don't know what this is. What about the Bento? Ping. Am I supposed to rewrite this? Okay. I forget what I'm supposed to do. Welcome in, Gage. How are you doing? But I was told what to do, and I still don't know what to do. No, I don't want to call anybody. I want to confuse the ping. I want to confuse the ping. One of them should allow you to modify their ping settings. And I can overwrite them with the Bento's configuration. What is the Bento's configuration? Sleepies. Also, do you have virtual magic mirror set as always on top? That's why it's in the way in the screenshot. No, it's not always on top. Chat usually ends up on top, which makes OBS end up on top. So we just got to make sure that it's visible, which reminds me, I should be like this. But the actual avatar always ends up visible when the V Magic Mirror dock is open. So that's something. It's transparent, but it's always there. Where are those damn coordinates, third mate? No, go away. Go away, Gray. It seems the Bento is too small to be traced with vanilla systems from this far. I'm switching to the advanced radio interferometer. Hiding like a rat. Yes, I will hide like a rat. Disable the echo. Was I not supposed to disable the echo? Fuck you, Gray. I'm sorry, Carl, but that's not going to happen. In fact, they tell me you have 27 hours before my warheads reach you. You should enjoy them. But I really hope you won't. So long, and fuck you, Carl. Click. Carl, can we call her back in a week to tell her she missed us? Screw her. I need to call Ellie. We might have hidden the Bento, but all this shit is very bad news for the corona. Time to have a heartfelt conversation with a girl who is trapped on a spaceship with a bunch of co-workers who have become cannibals, and then she blames herself for it. Okay. Let's call the corona. Ellie, it's Carl. Are you there? Yes, Carl. I'm still here. The rescue ship hasn't arrived yet. Ellie, the corona is not at the coordinates you gave me. What? That's not possible. We are barely drifting. The con arrived but didn't find you. What? Ellie? This is not happening. They're lying. Why are they lying? You told me that Captain was a pain to convince. She must have faked it. She never changed course to rescue us. You must force her to come. The captain wasn't lying. She fired 2 warheads at me because she thought I misled her on purpose. Did you tell her the right coordinates? Ellie. L15, V768, Sector, D42, W81. Maybe you gave her the wrong ones? Please call them back. I gave her the right ones, I'm sure. Wait, did you say the con fired at you? Yes. Yes, they did. I'm so sorry. This is all because of me. I'm so glad you're okay. Is the station damaged? I tricked the missiles. It's not a problem anymore. The problem is the corona is not where it should be. I don't know what to do. Did you try to find another rescue ship? Let me try. Please hurry. We can't wait much longer to be rescued. Operator Carl Hamba from the Bento station calling. I need immediate help. Please reply. No one else is out there. Did you find another rescue ship? No. The rescue ship is not the problem. The coordinates are. They are not! Oh god, why is this happening? Gorky, where is Gorky? I need to speak with him. Speaking with Gorky. Wee! Miss Kato, you remembered my name correctly this time. Gorky, this is serious. I know, 43.2% of me is very worried, but I can still appreciate the good things. Gorky, do you have a direct contact with Glowfield? I don't know what that is. They're one of the biggest corporations in the universe. You must know them. Did you check your database? My database is my soul. I'm always checking it. That's deep. We have direct contact with Brainco. We already know they can't help. How can you be so out of touch that you never heard of Glowfield? Carl lives a life of inward abstraction. That's one of the reasons Brainco hired him. Brainco hired me because of that. Social personalities don't fit our prerequisites. They prefer to be around the center of the universe. The Bento needs those hermits that want to be at the corners. Okay, I'm going to tell you something I left out before. You said that the Khan is the warship of a big corporation, right? Yes, Great Low. You must call them back and tell them that this is a Glowfield ship. That will change things for sure. They'll be forced to find a way to save us. If this is so helpful, why didn't you tell me before? It's not that simple. Wait, no. No, this is crazy. Fuck no. It's not... Ellie, what? Damn this radio. Radio busted. Tube is broken. I gotta find another tube. I think. What does the to-do list say? Fix the radio's tube. Yeah. I have not done my daily tasks. Where can I find a spare tube? Oh yeah, we accidentally killed the Tuatara. Oh no. I'm sad. Can I take this apart? For the tube? How will I fix? I could... That's how we fix the stove. I forgot that's how we fix the stove. I cry. Yeah, give me the tube. I want that tube. So that we can fix the radio. Okay. How about we just use it with this. Ta-da! It's fixered. Try again. Ellie, I'm back! Ellie? Hey. What happened? Why were you so alarmed just before the connection dropped? I'm not alarmed anywhere. I'm just tired. So tired. Carl, humor me. What year is this? 2432. How come? Okay. I am so fucked. Why? I realized why the name Great Low was ringing a bell. A horrible, broken, jarring bell. It's what Glowfield was called when they were a military, before they put on the mask of leisure and goods provider. What you saying? Carl, here it's November 2562. I'm 130 years in the future. That's why the Khan didn't find anything at those coordinates. Maybe you should call them back and tell them to wait there for a while. Just 130 years, no big. Fuck. I'm going to die, Carl. This is not possible. No. You've been starving for days. You're just hallucinating. Please listen to me. Concentrate. It's the year 2432, not 2562. We can find a way. If you start talking about hallucinations, there's a serious chance that I'll start thinking that you're not real. Are you real, Carl? I believe I am. Okay, then I believe I know what's real and what isn't. You are 130 years in the past. Deal with it as I have to. I am so going to die, Carl. Ellie, you're not going to die. Then save us. Save me. Don't cry. I will find a way. Just let me cry. Let me cry until you save me. I will find another solution, trust me. Just give me some time. Please do. I will be here. Crying. Just a little. Sorry, I can't... We played through this part already, so like... It's super fucked up and emotional, but I can't help but to laugh. Okay, so now we have to do something. Might as well get tasks from the daily mainframe, because that's what's on the to-do list. And I'm thinking maybe that'll help us figure things out. Send a weekly report to BrainCo. Set up a simplex communication with BrainCo. So let's send the weekly report. Logs. Or not. Ray mail? New mail. Well, how do I send a daily report? That's my new question. How do I send weekly report to BrainCo? Will it let me, though? Gorky. How the hell do I rescue a ship that's 130 years into the future? So, you believe that? As impossible as it may be, I do believe it, Gorky. Okay, then let's posit that the corona is in the future, and we proceed from there. That means that the Bento's transmission can send and receive from both the present and the future, send and receive from the present, receive from the future, receive from the present, send and receive from the future. What is different between any of these three? Send and receive from both the present and the future. Exactly. Maybe we could find another ship in the future to help? There's no other ships there. The Discovery ping would detect them otherwise. I don't know if it's because Ellie's ship is the only thing we can perceive in the future, or because there's really no one else. But the reasons behind this phenomenon are meaningless right now. We should disregard the cause and concentrate on the effect. Maybe we can find another ship in the present to help? We tried. There's only the con. Tell with the con. Captain Gray would probably love the neighborhood. Scrap the ships, we must think of something else. Ditto. Maybe the present can help us in other ways? Ah, but obviously. The report mail! Exactly. BrainCo reads those with super close attention. And if you tell them about a time-space anomaly, I know they will be interested. I only care that they decide to send help 130 years from now. Oh, they will. Bento will want to help the Corona in order to confirm the time-space anomaly. But are they going to believe me? I will add my special anomaly alert stamp to the mail. You have an anomaly alert stamp, Gorky? Oh yes, it's not really a stamp though, it's more like a special code. But I like to call it a stamp because it sounds so much better. Why do you have that code? Stamp! Gorky! You know, this sector is considered the Bermuda Triangle of space, right? Except it's more like the Bermuda Pyramid. What? I didn't know that. Yeah, it's kind of a secret. Did anything like this happen in the past? No, nothing like this. Never a clear signal. It sounded more like whale chants, you know. I'm not doing that. No. Okay, let's write this mail and save Ellie. Yes, let's save the future from the past. With my stamp. He's so happy about the stamp. He's so happy about the stamp. You are so insensitive. Don't forget to write the normal report too. That will prioritize the mail even more. Do. Vital, critical, rescue operation required at these coordinates. On November in the year of 2562, this is neither a drill nor a joke. This is real. The year is 2562, 130 years from now. Log and more info following. Detailed. 2 days ago, I was contacted by Ellie Katao, a cadet. I can't English. Technician aboard a stranded ship, the Corona. Their food reserves have been exhausted for days. They require urgent rescue. I contacted a Great Low warship, the Khan. The captain is Gray DiMaggio. Was reluctant, but after some convincing, she changed course and went to help. Today she arrived at the coordinates, but the Corona wasn't there, which, on a side note, made her so angry that she fired 2 warheads at me, which is why you'll find that I had to scramble the Bento's position in order to hide it. Except the Corona is there, it's just the wrong time. Somehow the Bento's radio waves can send and receive both from the present and 130 years in the future. Play on Branko's greed. As crazy as it sounds, imagine what Bento could do if they understood how this is happening. This is why I trust you to investigate this anomaly and send a rescue ship 130 years from now. You are given a great opportunity for science and for your corporation, an opportunity whose only price is saving lives. It's a good price. Please help. Don't let the Corona crew die. Don't let Ellie die. That should work, Carl. But remember to add the regular logs. Yes. Secondary notes about the last days follow. The station is a fucking mess. Or various malfunctions to report. Various malfunctions it is. There have been various breakages, including the oxygen and cooling systems. I highly recommend sending a repair team to do a complete check because this station is falling to pieces and I'll soon need a rescue crew too. The injections. I'm still doing the injections every night as per my contract, and I still hope you're not poisoning me. I really liked the grumpy silent dino. I could feel him watching me while I slept, and it was a little creepy, but after a while it was somehow soothing, as if he wasn't just watching me, but watching over me. Anyway, he's dead now. It was kind of heartbreaking. Submit. Sincerely, Carl Hamba. Okay. Sent the weekly report. set up a simplex communication with Brainco, and simplex communication is set up with the thing, and the thing with the stuff. Simplex link is A to B. So we want to connect with Brainco. It's just A to B. I don't need a data path or a duplex path. So the antenna frequency radio probably. Gorky, tell me how to do the thing. Oh, we already set up a simplex path. Probably during the last game. I'm confused. Or this just counts. It stayed the same, so it's fine. So what else is there to do? Wait, if we did our daily tasks... And... yeah. Let's make sure that the oven is off. So that we don't... I don't know if you can use up energy, but I'd like to not use up energy. Salvatore's little drawings. And I'm kind of suspicious that, like, Carl and Salvatore are the same person. Maybe. Just a little suspicious. But... of course I would think that. Is there anything left to do? Do I need to use the toilet? I do need to use the toilet. To recycle the urine into fresh water, you have to flush the toilet. Then activate the recycle box. Oh, that's not it. Activate. Then pick up the bag. And take the bag to the kitchen, where you put it in the thing. You close the thing and turn that on. And that's how you get fresh water in the space station, folks. that's how you do it here. I think there's other tasks. I can't do anything with the Tuatara because we killed him on accident. It was an accident. I promise. Do I need water? Don't have anything special to say about it. Just let that sink in. Shut the fuck up. Cup contains no ready-to-drink coffee. But I'm thinking it's not even like coffee time or anything. In the past, astronauts had to take a pill every day. Now we do injections, which apparently are better. Better for what? I don't really know. Did we mark the day today? Another day marked. And then, oops, we want to take our medicine. So... I don't know how to use this. I don't like you, Mr. Syringe. You're a real prick. Need to take one every night before going to sleep. Apparently it's not sleepy time yet. We could try making some food. What's this? It's a bag of corn. Take the bag of corn. I will also take the bowl. And we will go to the bathroom. And we will fill this with water. Not hungry right now. Why? Don't need to put that in the bowl at the moment. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's just a dildo. It's just there. Do I need to talk to Ellie more? It's time to see if it worked. I'm calling her, Gorky. Please don't answer, Miss Ellie. Why do you say that? If she's not there, it means our mail changed the future, and she's already been saved. We would be space-time heroes! I don't care about being heroes, I just care about her. And the rest of her crew. Ellie, are you there? ... Yes, I'm here. What a surprise, at least I'm not crying anymore. I'm probably too weak even for that. Please tell me you have good news. Oh. Carl, can you hear me? Yes. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I thought I found a way, but it didn't work. Oh, okay. What didn't work? I alerted the people I work with. I asked them to rescue the Corona 130 years from our present. And I think they did or will do it, but I realize now that's just not how time works. I understand, or at least I think I do. You're saying that you probably changed the future, but not your future. You're talking about parallel dimensions and all. Yes, and all, just not all enough. My impression is that they are not parallel, but concentric, where each possibility expands into a new, larger dimension. Hey, Gorky? Yes, Miss Ellie? Here he comes. It's okay, he's just trying to distract me. Go on, Gorky. Parallel universes are more like fractals. Each possibility generates a new branch, and each branch can generate infinite other branches. I can't really imagine an infinite tree, but it must be beautiful. Exactly, you can't imagine it. Infinity aside, a representation of it would never work in 3 dimensions. It would wrap over itself after a while and stop growing. You need a 4th dimension just to conceive it. Concentric dimensions instead. Gorky? Miss Ellie, Carl, I'm suffering from some kind of malfunction. What's happening? My neurotransmitters are bouncing all over the place. I think I'm heartbroken. Oh, Gorky, you're such a cutie. And now I'm crying again. I'm sorry that I failed you, Ellie. No, I mean, at least you rescued the Ellie of some other dimension, right? It's just... I really wish I was her. Ellie. Don't worry, Carl. Everything will be alright. Oh my god, that is such a fucking lie! Fuck! I guess I need some rest. Will you call me tomorrow, Carl? Are you sure you want to be alone? Yes, I know you're there for me, even if the radio is off, and... I really love you for that, Dad. What? I'll go now. Good night. Good night, Ellie. Click. Carl, are you alright? No, I'm not alright. Nope. I haven't even been alright in a long time. Yes, I knew that. Good for you, Gorky. I wish I could cry. It's nap time! Psychedelic dreams, yahoy! I don't think I can do voices for all of them. Well, you couldn't save this one either, could you? It's going to burrow into your heart right where the other one was. Oh, fuck off, Death! You and Lethe aren't helping. Your solution to everything is a locked wardrobe, while Lethe would just burn down the wardrobe in the house and probably the whole town. And you never bring coffee to our meetings. Damn. Skipping on the coffee. Good reason to be mad. You're angry at me only because I got you Sal. What? I'm not dead, am I? We're all dead, you idiot. Aren't we? What is this place? This is your house, Carl. It's a mess, but we all love you in here. If this was a house, there should be a warm, welcoming coffee. This is very much like an internal communication. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. But guess who forgot to bring it again? Warmth is only a metaphor for love, not a real thing. I love you, Carl. We all love you. I even left my magazines and post-its for you, Carl. Leaving Rasputin the Great behind was an oversight, though. Rasputin the Great? My atomic-powered deep burrow vibrator? Can we not trivialize the word burrow? I already used it in a serious metaphor, and you're ruining it now. Carl, what is it that you want? We all know what he wants. We know that he needs hope. That's not the same. I want to save. Ellie. We all want to save Ellie. Even Death and Lethe. Do not speak on my behalf. Then say it yourself. I don't... I want to save Ellie. You did all you could, Carl. You must accept that sometimes that's not enough. At least you helped her almost as much as she helped you. Okay, enough. Let's be serious for a moment. We all know that was the wrong answer. Come on, Carl, give us what we want. What we want is what you want. You must say it. And don't say coffee. Whoa, everybody, Dracula made a joke. The universe is gonna implode now. Dot. I'm not Dracula, you loathsome insect. Only Dracula and Shakespeare would use the word loathsome. Are you the great bard? I surely am the great bored every time you open your mouth. It's comedy hour. Why you? You going to challenge me to a duel now? Speaking of duels, if you guys want to duel each other, that should be working now. We messed with some of the settings of the commands, and I'm going to duel my mod. Just as an example, if my mod is available anyway. Oh, I automatically won. Okay, GG. So that's how that works. If anybody else is interested in doing it, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to kill my mod. Kill me, I have died. Gage, if you were in this dead space of floating heads that talk, would you take the form of Zeus? You will haunt me forever. I'm sure you have better people to haunt. Are you sure you want to haunt us forever? I mean, it gets boring. You'd be surprised, it gets boring. Okay, I need some water before I do more of these voices, though. Okay. More of these heads. Gage said, like, would I become my ID character? That'd be Terry, unfortunately, for these fucks. Well, it seems like the wolf face one might get along with Terry. It's hard to tell. I love a good joke, but if there's someone that has absolutely no fucking right to just make jokes about coffee, it's you. Oh, I see. You mad. What the? Enough. I'm sorry. So sorry. I love you all, but we're here for Carl. Can you please not get carried away? Oh, what was the voice that I did for him a second ago? Oh, this is grand. Carl this, Carl that, as if nobody lost their loved ones before. We're all in pain. Just get over it. I apologize, Carl. Bernard is a new member of our circle, and he's still very angry. Bernard, that's not how we do things here. I'm the broken one. The one that does things the wrong way. You're not the broken one, you're the clumsy one. Don't tell me who I am. Why everybody's trying to define me. Why can't you let me do that? I wanted to be the husband to my greatest love, to care about her, to be her love slave forever. Oh, okay. 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 Instead, she threw me away, and now utters my name only as a safe word during sex. Who are you? I'm Bernard, the scorned, the ridiculed, the broken. It wasn't enough that Gray refused to marry me. She also chose to invoke me every time she isn't enjoying herself. I wanted her to be my captain. Instead, she chose to be my torturer. You accuse us of defining you wrongly when you did the same to Gray. You never saw her, you just saw her, your own egoistic projection. Yo, I don't have the greatest sympathy for Gray, but she probably got more empathy than you. Death, loss, people, ourselves. We must see them and accept them for what they are. It's the only way, Carl. Bernard still has to get there, but we all lost someone. Who did you lose? I lost myself. I lost everyone. All I have is this circle. I lost my family, my country, and my friends. I gained new ones, but I can never forget the gone ones. I never told you, Carl. I should have. I lost my wife. I lost you, Carl. I lost you. Honey, is that you? Yes. I used to be your wife, but I'm so much more now. I never stopped loving you. I just didn't know how to help you. And you, Dad? Who did you lose? Eshe? Oh, my sweet baby, I miss you so much, every minute of every day. I miss you too, Dad. But you must see me. I see you every time I close my eyes. You must see all of it, Dad. Ellie? You must see all of us. You must see the end. You must see yourself. You must accept it. Save yourself, Dad. Do it for us. We love you. Until the end of time and beyond. I just can't. Oh, and the heads go away. Zoom! The blue void! For whom the beacon tolls. Later, heads! I just can't. What? Whoa, I'm really hungry. Why hasn't the food capsule arrived yet? Don't tell me the food is finished already. That shouldn't happen. The oven is broken and everything that didn't need cooking is gone. But the capsule is never late. Why is it late? I'm afraid it might be our fault. Oh, the satellites. Yep, the capsule was tricked, like Gray's warheads. And went to the wrong address. That's just great. The next one should arrive in 1 week. Are you sure there is nothing left? Nothing. Not even the milk? You know I hate that milk. That won't last. I bet that in a couple of days you'll love it. Artificial wisdom, one of your many qualities. Sarcasm alert. Maybe some milk will cure it. Let's remember to unmock the Bento signal before next week. In 4 more days, it should be safe enough to do that. The sarcasm. Carl, want to chat with the lost girl? I guess that's what we're doing then. Axie says, I like Gorky. Yeah, Gorky's funny. I like him too. Him and Carl have a relationship though. Like a rough one. How are you feeling? I think I accepted what's coming. It feels pretty weird. I feel tired, dizzy, but it also feels as if I'm accelerating towards light speed without even a boom chair. When you can see the end, you can also see how fast it's coming, especially if it's not the one you wanted. Which it never is, I suppose. It's almost exhilarating. Does the rest of the crew know? No. It would only make them madder. I'm sure they've known for a long while anyway. I was the only idiot holding on to some hope. I guess it's because I was the one carrying the heavier weight and I really, really wanted some redemption. It's all my fault, Carl. It was an accident. Yes, but not the type of accident you think. I destroyed the T-Quantum Core. I lied to you, Carl. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do. The original crew of the Corona is all dead. The people that remain, the ones outside my door that have gone mad, they're terrorists, and I'm one of them. What? Terrorists? And how? We obviously don't call ourselves that. We just wanted to fight Glowfield, to be free. But the crew of the Corona was civilian, not military. They were just workers like we used to be. And we killed them. What happened? You know about Glowfield, right? You told me that's what Greatlow becomes. Officially, Glowfield is a corporation that deals in leisure goods. They specialize in porn-fi and orgasm fibers. Everybody likes a good cover, right? And that stuff is actually cool. Except here we're talking about a corporation that used to be a military, so they realized they would spend way less money if they owned the colonies producing the raw materials. And Lena is one of those colonies, right? Yes, and where I was born and lived all my life. It's like a prison where you have some free time, but otherwise you better do what they say or you're fucked. A miner has no way to leave a colony. Only cargo and military ships come and go, and they won't hire you. So if you don't comply, they'll just take away your job and leave you to rot. So you were rebels? We were. We wanted to be. Obviously, as soon as we started fighting back, they called us terrorists. But we never touched civilians. Until the corona. I guess now we really are terrorists. What happened on the corona? Our plan was to capture the crew, pilot the corona to an allied colony, then steal the cargo and let everyone go, corona included. But you know how plans go sometimes. Some idiot stops following them and suddenly it's a bloodshed. I guess. We took some prisoners, but the captain and the rest of the crew locked themselves in the engine room. So we had to blow the door open, and guess who was the explosives expert? Ellie. What went wrong? I was in a complete panic. I had never seen so much blood. That was not what I had enrolled for. Everybody was telling me to go fast because the captain could lock the engines any moment and screw us. So I made a mistake. I used too much Triton and blew the engines. And the captain and the crew that was inside and the LW communication beams. I almost blew the whole ship. I killed so many people, Carl, and doomed the ones that remained. But ... that. I don't know what to say. You hate me now, and you are completely right. I hate myself too. I don't hate you, though. I know I can never be forgiven. What I did is so big that all my regret, all my mistakes, are nothing but a hollow excuse. But it's also so big that somehow my mind can't conceive it. It's as if I'm constantly forgetting about it, as if it wasn't me. And then suddenly, unexpectedly, it comes back. I'm a disgusting human being. You are a wonderful human being who made a horrible mistake. But whatever happened, I care for you, Ellie. I care for you so much. Oh, come on. This is really not the best moment to be a father figure. I think it is. I want to be. I never met my father. I don't even know who he was. Mom always told conflicting stories about him. I thought I didn't need one, but I'm so grateful you're here, Carl. Unforgiving but compassionate, self-deprecating but compassionate, or just compassionate. It's very in Carl's personality to do a self-deprecating but compassionate. But maybe just for Ellie's sake, we just do compassionate. No, I'm grateful. I don't know anything anymore. Not for a very long time. But I know that I'm here for you unconditionally, Ellie. Carl, please, can you let me talk with her too? Hey, here comes Gorky. Hey, cutie. I'm here for you unconditionally too, Miss Ellie. There. I really wanted to say that. You're the cheesiest AI I ever met, Gorky, and thank you. Both of you. Welcome in, Edison. How are you doing? If you guys don't know Edison does... Excuse me. Edison does really awesome crochet shit. Crochet things. I can talk. I can be polite. Been super sleepy. Seems like a sleepy day for everybody. Like, even us. But we're streaming before we can get too tired in the day. Um, Axie says, being less self-deprecating for her gives me the cries. Welcome in, everybody. If you're sleepy, it's a very chill game for the most part. Just a lot of voice acting, a lot of story, a lot of drama, and some puzzle solving at some point. At some point, we'll get to some puzzle solving. I don't know when, but it will happen. Maybe you should play a song now, Carl. Isn't that what they do in V movies when something tragic and heartfelt happens? We're not in a V movie. What is a V movie? But wouldn't you want it to be? Yeah, for the happy ending. I'm so confused. I don't know what a V movie is. I don't want to say something weird. No, I've been out of touch long enough. Edison says, thanks, I'm gonna fall asleep to your stream. Awesome. That sounds good. We are doing art streams tomorrow. And then throughout the week, we might do some no mic art streams. Like, we won't be talking or anything. There'll be some light background music, and we're just gonna be drawing stuff when we can at random times. That's our plan anyway. We also plan to take off for May, but we might also pop up for some small streams here and there throughout May, because we're having a surgery on the 11th, if insurance isn't a jerk about it and cancels last minute. And we won't be able to like do a lot of sitting still for very long for the first 2 weeks, but after that we should be all good, and it'll be great to get back to streaming with everybody. But yeah, we're streaming this weekend and we're streaming next weekend before any of that happens anyway. So that's the announcement. That's the heads up for anybody who hasn't had it yet. Gage says, thanks for streams. He's welcome. We're not leaving yet. Good to see this weird little game back, right? It's such a good one. I think this is the one that we could probably play periodically, like as a callback kind of situation. Wait, you can play songs? Yeah, there's a small MIDI keyboard that activates the beacon. Oh, it's break time. Speaking of everything, let's do that. I gave the announcement a little preemptively for break time. But yeah, 10 to 15-minute break. We'll definitely be right back. We'll play some ambient music during the break so it's just not dead silence. And we will also run a few commercials during break as well. If you guys want to talk to each other in chat, that's totally welcome. The duel command is officially working, so if you wanted to fight anybody, you can type in duel space their username, and then if you want to fight over like how many points that you win for the duel, you can also put in your points amounts that you get from doing raffles. And we have raffles periodically during stream when there's enough people to do so. So yeah, we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. All of you, if you have medicine you need to take, if you have food you need to eat, if you need to hydrate, stretch, make sure to take care of yourselves too. Okay? We'll be back soon, and thank you so much for hanging out. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from the break. I hope everybody had a good break and that you guys got any of the stuff that you needed. I actually grabbed one of our weighted blankets because I was feeling weird, and the weighted blanket makes me feel less weird. So now I feel nice. Yeah, if you didn't catch before we went on break, just some small announcements of we're going to be doing art streams tomorrow, and then throughout the week we'll probably be doing no mic art streams because we don't have any doctor's appointments, and hopefully we won't have any doctor's appointments except for on Thursday, and one doctor's appointment, which is very different than the last 3 weeks because we've had like 5 every week. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And then next weekend we will also have streams and we'll still be playing more of still there. And if we're feeling good enough about it, we might start another game that we've really been looking forward to playing. It all kind of depends on what happens with our schedule, but we'll definitely let everybody know on socials. We have Discord and we have Mastodon, and I'll use the socials command really quick to show all of you. Yeah, so that's what we got going on right now. Nothing super big until May. So now that I have more coffee and more water and a way to blink it, let's get back to the game. There it is. Okay, so we left it where he is talking to Ellie, and Ellie is trapped on a spaceship that is 130 years in the future. That's what's been going on if you just joined us during the break. So, right now they're talking about doing a song. Sorry for all the Velcro noises. I forgot to put on my wrist brace, so I'm doing that now because I kind of need it at the moment. Okay. All right, this should be the last of the Velcro noises for a while. Okay. Okie dokie dokie dokie. So we're talking about playing songs, and Ellie says, I would really, really love to hear a song. It's been such a long time. And Carl says, Maybe I don't deserve it, but please, Carl? Pretty please, says Gorky. Please, Dad? Okay. Okay. Can you hear the notes? Hey, computer, hey. Can you hear the notes? I don't. Okay, just a second. Let me just move the microphone over. Welcome back, by the by. Thank you, Gage. We're gonna play some music for Ellie. What about now? Yes, that sounds nice. Okay then, here goes nothing. Don't judge me. I would never. I might even try to sing a little. Let's see how the song goes. Cutscene? Cutscene! Ooh, pretty cutscene. Sometimes you need to get so far, so truly far to break you free. Sometimes you need to see the end. I'm not actually going to sing this because I don't know the melody. Look at the pretty clouds. How far you gotta go so you can see and be. How far is far enough? Sometimes you need to see the end to understand all that came first. Sometimes the end is all you have. Well, I did strike quite a few false notes, but it was very nice. It was very touching. Yes, touching. Gorky, you want to jam with us? Oh yes, Gorky sings. But I have to warn you that the drivers for my singing module are not installed. So do what you can. Let's try the coda. Long note, shredding solo, repeat theme, and fade. Well, if Gorky's supposed to sing along, a shredding solo isn't gonna fit, right? So maybe repeat theme and fade? What's that? What is that thing on the radar? I'm not sure, but it's coming straight at us. What's happening, Carl? It seems like one of Gray's warheads found us, but how? I mocked the Bento signal on the satellites. Maybe it has some kind of AI. When it entered the close range, it adapted to another signal? I fucking hate AIs. Okay, what do we do now? Let's not offend Gorky. He's kind of helping us a lot. Can't you turn off everything so whatever signal the warhead is following will be cut off? We can't. We have some direct control, but its whole purpose is to restore the system's operativity. No, not to turn them off. Let me check the manual. Maybe I can think of something. Yes, and cut me off now, just in case it's following the radio waves. But then come back to me. You come back to me as soon as this is over. We will, just wait for us. We can do it, Miss Ellie. Now be quick, Carl. It's coming pretty fast. What am I doing, though? Oh, good, the manual's still here. I almost had a panic. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Turn off the unknown signal's source. I think that's just a matter of turning this off. Can't turn it off. Gorky, tell me what to do. Can you guys hear Thomas in the background? He found his way into the bathroom. He likes singing in the bathroom. How can I turn off the signal, Gorky? Hey. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Fluffbutt. How can I turn off the source of the signal, Gorky? Try checking the manual. Okay. Somewhere in the manual it should tell me how to turn off the source of a signal. Don't want... Okay. Okay. We're in puzzle mode now. And I need to figure out how to do the thing. It seems I can tweak the working voltages of the energy accumulators. I don't like where this is going. So I can overload the accumulators one by one until the signal of the warhead is following us is cut off. No. You must think of something else, Carl. You could damage the whole electrical system this way. The overload protection system should just cut off the accumulators. Nothing will be damaged. It is that should that worries me. We can't risk it. We really can't. There's a fucking warhead coming at us, Gorky. Cutting off the accumulators is the definition of acceptable risk. Gorky, make a dead face. The accumulators. Control 3. Each accumulator is identified by a control. I can recreate the same identifier and select its accumulator. The binary identifier will appear on check 5. On means 1, off means 0. Oh boy, binary code puzzles. Hi, Thomas. Do you want in my lap? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah? A cat wants into my lap, but he's unsure. He finds it suspicious. Come up here, Thomas. Yeah! I now have a lap cat. Okay. So... on is 1, off is 0. No, you don't belong on the desk, buddy. Thomases don't belong on desks. The radioscope generator supplies power to 5 energy accumulators. These accumulators store and regulate the power supply of the Bento station. By putting this card into the control panel, I can monitor the current voltage of the Bento's energy accumulators. So I want the 04N3 card, and the cards are hiding over here. Nope, that's N4. 04N3, that's the one we want. Grab that. And we're just gonna plug that into here. Now we can see the accumulators. And then this is the check. Let's see that technical manual again. Puzzle solving time. Okay. Control 7 and Control 8. You can recreate the same identifier and select its accumulator. The binary identifier will appear. I don't totally understand it. After selecting an accumulator, it's possible to alter its operating voltage. For those times when I want to enjoy the risk of overloading Bento's main source of energy, damage it and die. Okay. So we got accumulator 1. And then turn the voltage down or up. Changes the voltage a little bit, but what if I do that? Am I doing the right thing? I'm not confused, you're confused. Interesting. That didn't do anything. Puzzles. Wait, help me understand this again? These accumulators store the yada yada. Using Control 7 and Control 8, I can recreate the same identifier. And select its accumulator. The binary identifier will appear. Oh! Oh, wait a second. Okay, I'm starting to understand. So the first one is 0011. So, we want this column to be off, off, on, on. Okay, but that's controlling most of B, so let's do that. Off, off, on, on. Hi, Thomas. What's up, little boy? Are you chatty? Thomas? Okay, so that's 0011. And the B should be 1100. So we'll turn A off, B on, and flip the switches. And now I can turn it off. Hey, figured it out. Thomas, what? What is it, mister? You realize that it's work time. You realize that I'm doing a job right now. Thomas, you want a treat? He looks like he does not give a fuck about treats. Thomas. Okay, treats for Thomas. Maybe that will appease the cat gods for now. Okay, so I figured out the first accumulator and it's been turned off. So that one's off. The next one, the number 2 is 1001. So let's get that 1001. And then switch to B, and B is supposed to be 1101. 1101. And now we have control of accumulator 2. I'm a genius. Accumulator is now off. Now for number 3 is 001 and 111. So let's just turn all of them on for B. And then for A, what was it again? All except for the last one. That gives us control of number 3. And number 3 is powered down now. Oh, we're gonna make everything explode. Everything's gonna kablooey. That's a bad idea. Okay. The last one. Accumulator number 4. 0101. 1010. So 111010. Got it. B is like. Nope. Oh, I confused myself. We are changing A to 0101. Like so. And then B is going to be. B will be 1010. And then we can turn that one off. And I can't see accumulator number 5 because this screen has it on, and I don't know how to change the radar. But we're gonna go for it anyway. 111 and 10. So A is all on. And B is like so. Or is it? Let me see. Yeah, that's correct. But I can't see it. Did I do the thing? Pretty sure I did the thing. What happens? How do I get to see accumulator 5? So I have the settings right. But that radar is in the way. So does this tell me how the radar... how to turn it off? The energy subsystem, something that we haven't really used yet. Synchronization, beacon, the oxygen tanks, coolant, and then this. I'm just gonna start hitting random buttons. Because there has to be a way to turn off. The signal so I can see the thingy. Not time to pull the switch. Nope. Nope. I need that back, actually. I need that back. So... somehow... I also need to turn off Accumulator 5. But because this is here, it won't really let me see Accumulator 5. Which is weird. Joystick! The graphics aren't too bad on that, actually. Joystick! Turn this off? No. Gorky? Gorky, can you help me? How can I select an accumulator? You must recreate the same code on the check 5 panel. I did that, though. This is code for accumulator 5. I'm certain of it. All on, and then just the endpoints on. All on, and the endpoints on. So I should have access to accumulator number 5. But accumulator number 5 is not being visible. Head scratcher! How do I turn off the radar? I don't think this is it. I don't think the synchronizer is it. I'm a little bit stumped. I am a little bit stumped. Gonna just mark another day while I consider my options. The warhead is coming for us, but hey. The first time I saw this shower gel, I thought it was mint flavored, but no, it's slime flavored. Why would you even? Soap or grease conundrum. Why not gel? Why not? Nothing around here seems to be what I need. I'm gonna grab the coffee stuff anyway. I mean, we're supposed to be turning everything off, but why not make coffee in the meantime? Because I'm a little stumped. And I would like to be less stumped. And sometimes, when you're stumped, it's just a good idea to do something else. Put it on the burner. And turn the burner on. Put that back. No sticker collection is complete without a middle finger. Correct. Smackman, the timeless square eater. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a cool magnet. That works. Yeah, the coffee's ready. Coffee is ready. Can you guys even hear the game, though? Yeah. Okay, the game is making noise. Where's my coffee cup? Coffee cup should be... Aha! Yeah! Coffee! Okay. No, but seriously. No, but seriously. How am I supposed to mess with the fifth one if it doesn't want to show me the fifth one, right? Uh, hmm. This is a weird conundrum. Does it have to do with the discovery routine? I need to create a duplex path between the high frequency antenna and the modem and the mainframe to use this. Do I need to use it? How do I turn off the radar? This doesn't seem to be it. This says no effect. No effect. I am tempted to Google this. Because I don't think anybody in our chat right now has ever played this game enough to tell us what we're doing wrong. That's not it. But this is exactly how the next one should be, because it's this. Accumulator number 5 also needs to be turned off. Right? That's what we were doing. We were turning them all off. So if the radar is going to eat the screen, how do I get what I need to see? Technical manual. What is this for? By putting this card into the control panel and setting the control 12 matrix, can access the Bento system information, such as the public key and the control panel hardware specifications. This is Salvatore's handwriting. He must have tampered with the Bento's hardware in classic Salvatore style. The first die indicates how many correct private keys entered. Well, the second one... Yeah, that wasn't my favorite puzzle to do. But I'm pretty sure this isn't what we're looking for either. I'm gonna Google it. I am super stumped. I am super stumped. So, because the sound's gonna be off anyway, gonna go to just chatting for a minute while I try to figure this out. Meantime, how's everybody doing? I imagine some people are sleeping or driving safely. Let's see. Still there. Accumulator 5. No, that is not. Game still there. Time to find the keywords that will tell us. I am so stumped. I am super stumped. And maybe it's not as hard as I think it is, but maybe Twitch community has something for me. Not Twitch, stream. Okay, I think I found something. I think I found something. Just reading, just keep reading, just keep reading. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Okay, back to the game. Back to the game. Yes, yes. Okay. I think I know what I was doing wrong. Um, we're supposed to be overloading the accumulators, not just turning them off, but like straight up overloading them, which is why it freaked out Gorky, because that's like it's really dangerous. Overloading anything can cause a lot of damage. So let's game, game, please. Okay. Okay, so let's try again. Accumulator 1 is 0011100. So let's 001 and then 1100. Gives us control of accumulator 1, and we're going to ramp that up until it's way too much. One accumulator is off, but the warhead is still heading towards us. Okay, we're doing the right thing now. Now we're doing... Sometimes it just takes a little Google. Just takes a little bit of Googling. Okay. Okay. So let's... Accumulator 2 is 100110. So let's get the thing. And then the thing. That gives us control of accumulator 2. And overloading it. That one shut down. But the warhead is still after us. It's getting a lot closer to us. We're gonna die. Try accumulator number 3, which is 001 and then 1111. Okay. Okay. All on. Part B is all off except for 1. That gives us control number 3, and we want to power it all the way up till it shuts down. The warhead is still too close. The warhead is very, very close. We are going to die. We are going to die. Okay. Let's try accumulator number 4, which is 111010. Yes, yes. No, that's A. So turn that on like so. Flip the switches, toggle the toggles. Okay, we have control of accumulator 4, and we're going to ramp that up until it shuts down again. Nothing. There's accumulator 5. We found it. Oh, the warhead went away. The warhead went away. Yes. That was so close. I had never experienced that, what you humans call thrill, before. It was pretty awesome. Can we do it again? No, Gorky. No, don't be an adrenaline junkie, pal. Maybe another time. How long do you think we should wait before I can call Ellie back? Oh, fuck. What the? Did the rocket hit us? How? It is not that. The bento is undamaged. Then what was that and why are we shaking? Maybe debris or the plasma shockwave caused by the satellite's explosion. It's weird though, the satellite is far enough for... Oh god, there's another one. And now the music is all super hype. Oh god. This is bad. Both of Gray's warheads called our bluff. And this one must be following a different signal than the other. One accumulator is still on. I'm going to overload that. No, you can't turn everything off, Carl. You will cut me out for sure. Please, you're my best friend. Just give it some time. Maybe it will avoid us. It's not about friendship, it's about survival, or don't worry, I will turn everything back on when we're safe. If I can turn everything back on, I will do that. Dang, the music is so... gives me old school Tomb Raider vibes. But it won't be the same. If I wait and the warhead doesn't change direction, then it will be too late to do anything else. I want to live, Gorky. Gorky is sad. You're right. Do it. But Carl, remember me like I am now, as your friend. What does that even mean? Just do it. Do it now. Gorky, my man, what's gonna happen to you? 111100. Okay, so for A, we turn them all on. And for B, we turn the middle two off. Oh man, time to say goodbye to Gorky, guys. Axie, I know you like Gorky so much, but we might lose Gorky. Moment of prayer. Now to save our asses. Don't mess with me, you damn thing. What? Get wrecked, robots! The lever is slipping back into its original position. That's because you're always so rude with machines, Carl. You should be gentler. Okay. Get wrecked, robots. Okay. There goes the warhead. There's a bajillion. What the heck? No! Oh, we're gonna die! This is absurd. How many goddamn warheads did she throw at us? At least for once I did all I could. Ellie, she won't even know. I should have told her everything about Eshe. I should... Ooh. That sounded like a heartbeat monitor going flat. No, that's... No! No! It's the end of the game! What? No. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay. This game is torturing me psychologically. I, that looked like the credits scene, but we're back. We're back. What the hell just happened? How am I even alive? And how is the bento not torn to pieces? That doesn't... I'll try to understand after I've called Ellie. But before I can do that, I need to find a way to turn everything on again. I was about to say, there's more puzzles that we haven't solved yet. Yeah, how do we turn everything back? how do we turn everything back on? We don't have Gorky to help us this time. So there's the accumulators. There's the temperature control. There's the oxygen and air cabin air at the beacon. Oops. Synchronization. The energy subsystem. This might be what we need. I would think the energy subsystem would have a lot to do with turning things back on. So, I don't know where to even find this. But the switches denoted S1 to S5 control the flow of power from the energy accumulators through the individual energy lines. Each switch is configured using key on the energy box. So S1 opens, it makes A1 go to R1 and R2 and R3. S2 goes to R2, R3, and R4. I can probably make sense of this. Maybe. Let's put you back. See what will turn on. There's no electricity. Ah! Forgot to turn on the control panel's power lines. PQC2. The main circuit breaker tripped because the control panel has no power. This key won't turn until all the keys are inserted in the energy recovery box. Salvatore made the thing the day that they met. This is the suspension of disbelief device. Without it, the station would implode. So do I need to find all the keys? Is what I'm wondering. Need the key to use the switch. Okay. Interesting. Nope, that's just shoes. Definitely not made for jogging. I tried. Not cool. Little penguin. Does that mean these walls have an operating system? I don't know. If someone ever brings a space cat in here, those wires will be in trouble. Good thing there's no space cat. We fixed that. We fixed that little hole. Pipes are trees of every space station. I don't think that's it. What do I need to get everything turned on? Do I need all the keys? Because there's 3 keys somewhere in the station. Forgot to turn the control panel's power line switches. PQC2. But that says that it's on. The main circuit breaker tripped because the control panel has no power. What does this say about a control panel? Nothing in here. Again, that's the temperature. I keep expecting that the answer might be in the manual. The energy subsystem. Oh, I need all the keys. Any more keys? Any key hiding under here? No. We checked in here. There's no keys hiding that I saw. Put the panels back on. Salvatore's 100 Ways to Fly, Fly Always notebook. I guess my personal favorite is Find a Job in a Galaxy Far Away. What's this? One of Sal's old to-do lists. Everything is checked out except for make Gorky fall in love with me and rewrite switch combination somewhere. There's a dripping noise. Oh, that's the drip. Coming from up there. I'm hoping that I'll find a key somewhere. Maybe if I, like, clean off the shelf, one of the keys will show up. There's a key! Ha ha ha! This technique worked. Alright, let's put these things back. Let's put all the stuff we don't need back. But also, I'm going to check to make sure there isn't a second key hidden back here. Just because you know how things are. Okay, nope. Okay, so that's one of the keys. We do need to find 2 more keys. So let me take these. Maybe there's a key up here too. Nope, not so lucky. Okay. Okay then. Put these back. Interesting. The fridge doesn't have any hidden keys, does it? No, it does not. What about the poster? Poster of Flesh Bourbon, the Space Adventure. Pick that up. Is there a key under there? No. Hanny was a fan of Joke Pope. I never really got the point, but that's me, the cynical, grumpy bastard. Or grouchy baloney, as Eshe used to call me. That's cute. Can't sleep right now. Too much going on with Ellie. I'm hoping there's something around here I can move. What's that? The bed's computer contains a handy library of movies for the bored astronaut. Avant-Garde Classic, the sequel to The Bare Butt and The Man Foot. Petoris. I think that's the TSAT B100, the model Salvador wanted to buy. It should be very similar to the ones around the Bento satellite. There's nothing. Ah, haha, there's a key under the pillow. Ah, haha. Scavenger hunt, my friends. Scavenger hunt. We only need to find one more. We only need to find one more key. The instructions are toilet. Let's pick up the toilet paper. Is there a key there? No. What if we pick up... Ah, there's a key under the soap. Heck yeah. Okay. All right. It's another break time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will come back after 10 to 15 minutes. Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. You guys taking care of yourselves. Hopefully you got some hydration and were able to get up and stretch if that's what's good for your body while we were during break. Thank you for the welcome back. So if you didn't catch it before break, it looked like we got hit by like 7 missiles at once. Everything went dark, and then the game cut to rolling credits, which was actually just a fake out. We still have a lot more game to discover, many more puzzles to do, and the current puzzle right now has involved hunting down 3 different keys. We found all 3 keys, So we're gonna get back to it. We're streaming at least another hour. We might go longer. We might go for like 4 hour long stream today. So let's see how far we get. Let's see how much of the game there is. We have plenty more games lined up if this one happens to end today, although I really hope it doesn't. I really hope like we can still play this for a couple more weeks. So let's go back to the game. Okay, so all the lights are off. We have virtually no power. There's leaks coming from random places like that. We just saw the little wet spot leak. So who knows what we're gonna have to fix when we get out of here. We have the 3 keys that we need. So let's go to the control panel over here, and this is where this is I think this is how we turn the electricity back on. So let's get the keys into the where they belong. Put the keys in their little homes. Like so. Okay. And I have the option to make the puzzle easier, which I always do because we're not too great at puzzles. Okay. So whatever puzzle we have to do has been simplified. We want to get everything turned on. The electricity is restored. Seems like the Bento rebooted in some kind of safe mode. Supervisor mail? What the hell is that? Let's see. Gorky had a secret correspondence with Brainco? This is why he was so worried before I turned him off? Yeah, so Gorky, the AI that talks to us, who's been our buddy, sarcastic, beautiful little shit, he's an AI that's meant to help us like not go crazy with being isolated, but he also is part of whatever experiments are being done on the space station, and it actually seems like a lot of these experiments are more like psychological experiments than like it's still science, but it's a different kind of science and like space related science stuff. So let's read. Holy crap. Going back to 2432, the 7th. Okay. Oh. I didn't know I could do that. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. That fucking spam bot. Sending reports about the Bento is one thing, but this stuff is so personal. Placebo on April 28th, 2432. I did as you suggested and told Carl that the new vials you sent would fix his sleeping problems, even if we know the vials are exactly the same. Wink, wink. The placebo effect worked, and he's been sleeping better for 4 days. Maybe next time I could tell him that the vials will fix his depression. It would be a fun experiment. Gorky winks. Okay. So that was from April 2032. The oldest are first. Okay. I thought we had to go to the bottom to get the oldest first, but I want to read through all these and see, like, what's been going on. Instructor arrived. The instructor and Henry V are on board and are settling in while operator 8897 CTR is en route. The instructor looks a little weird, but I'm sure that if the great Brainco mother chose him, there must be a good reason. Gorky out. Brainco mother. So vibrations. I don't want to sound judgmental, but the instructor might be a little too fixated on his vibrator, which he calls Rasputin the Great, or sometimes Roy Bangy. Oh my god. And he often asks me to speak dirty to him. It makes me a little uncomfortable. Gorky away. That is very uncomfortable. Operator Carl Hamba is now on board as planned. The instructor is posing as the previous operator of the Bento. Gorky, bye. The instructor has left. I'm kind of relieved that the constant trolling is going to stop. At least I learned something. Gorky, cheers. Daily routine, some system fully functional. Operator 8897 CTR is repeating the daily routine as per instructions with only 3% divergence factor. He shows skepticism about daily injections but no desire to oppose them, perfectly within parameters. Personal note, in spite of the operator's introversion, I realize that he thinks being here is good for him. That's what I call complete denial, am I right? Gorky deep. The sign-offs are so weird. Anomaly detected. Wow. So like 4 or 5 months, 5 months into Carl being on here, Gorky detects an anomaly. The quantum fibrillae detected a time displacement anomaly of 20 milliseconds. No discernible effect on Carl and Henry V. I'll send you all the detailed data via the usual route. Gorky whoosh. Wait, Branko knew there was an anomaly in this area? I should have known that. Motherfuckers. Gorky mentioned something, but I didn't think that. God damn it. I'm just a guinea pig here. Yes. A month later, chitty chat. Carl is warming up to me by showing a high degree of sarcasm, which I rather like and I'm trying to adapt to. Gorky, yo. Anomaly number 2. 8 months in. 54 millisecond time displacement. Carl's sleep was rather restless, but that is probably a coincidence. No visible effect on Henry V. Who is Henry V? Is that the Tuatara? The lizard boy? Lizard we accidentally killed? Almost a year into the experiment, Gorky sends chessmate. Carl plays chess with me often and never wins. He complains, but he's not a sore loser. Quite the contrary. Maybe he's too much of a good loser. Gorky, sashay away. Sashay, Gorky, sashay. No anomalies, anomaly? I was expecting anomaly number 3 to happen a while ago, but repetitions appear to be unpredictable. Is this an anomaly about the anomaly, or is it normal for an anomaly to be anomalous? I'm not making any sense. Sorry. Gorky gone. And that's like almost 2 years into this. This is 2 years into this. The placebo one that we read first. Gorky said that the vials are different, and the placebo effect had a positive effect on Carl's sleep. And then a couple days later, sheep. Each time I tell Carl to do something, even if sometimes he objects, mostly for sarcasm's sake, he always does it. I understand now why you chose him. His history of loss and repression make him particularly submissive. Gorky, bah. That's fucking rude. Gorky's calling me a sheep. Gorky, bah. That's uncomfortable. This is so uncomfortable. Anomaly number 3 comes in September. Finally, the quantum fibrillae detected a considerable time displacement anomaly of 765 milliseconds. Apparently, it affected Carl, and he lost track of time. For 1 whole hour, he just stared at a picture instead of working. Rather interesting, I'd say. Gorky on it. Time connection. Just a few days later. I was wondering, the fact that a considerable part of Carl's existence is stuck at the time of his daughter's death, does that make him a better human catalyst for the time anomaly that surrounds the Bento? Is that why you chose him, other than for his submissiveness? Gorky, actually, it's like, I think I like Gorky less now. Hey, Gorky was created by a corporation to be an alleviant of loneliness for whoever ended up on the Bento. Gorky has always been suspicious. Gorky's like, that's an interesting presupposition, though, that because Carl's mind is subsumed with the past around the time his daughter died, that he would be more susceptible to time anomalies. I've definitely heard that theory before, and it's kind of interesting. Sorry, in October. I received your message and apologize for my previous mail. I will stop any attempt at analyzing Carl. I understand that's not my job, nor why I was designed. I also understand that everything you say is to be considered a directive and not a suggestion. Gorky sighs. Oh, apparently they didn't like Gorky asking questions. Brainco did not like that, apparently. And then there's another anomaly. Within 2 years, there's 4 anomalies. An anomaly of 1,456 milliseconds. Amazing! I hope you won't tell me that I'm not designed to be excited, because I'm excited. Henry V seems more thoughtful than usual today. Possibly related? No effect on Carl. Gorky woohoos. Woohoo, Gorky. And then just a couple weeks later, because this is still October 2432, anomalies all the way. The quantum fibrillae are going crazy, detecting at least one time displacement anomaly per day, up to 2,641 milliseconds. Carl's sleep is restless again. I tried the placebo effect, but it's not working anymore. Should I be worried? Gorky, holla. Don't holla, Gorky. Don't do that. And then 5 days later from that, Carl is now talking while he sleeps, but the words are unintelligible to me. He seems confused and very sad, yet after he wakes up, he behaves like his usual self. Except he often loses track of time and just stares at that picture. Please let me know what I should do. Gorky, ouch. This is very interesting. So, like, it is obvious that Brainco has been using the Bento to do, like, psychological experiments. Gorky is part of the monitoring process, but he's not supposed to actually be analyzing. Then the next month, he's been on here for 2 years, and Gorky says, trouble, need help. After recording one last time displacement of 78 seconds, which was growing exponentially, the quantum fibrillae disintegrated at the exact moment Carl received a radio call from a stranded spaceship. Dear Brainco Mother, I request assistance. Gorky, yikes. Henry V sent the same day as Trouble Need Help. Great news! Henry V just turned 200 today. This is a new universal record for the oldest Tuatara, and he seems in pretty good shape, so who knows how older he will get. Gorky high fives. Oh, we killed a 200-year-old Tuatara? I am fucking crushed. But maybe it was just doomed to die. Maybe that's supposed to happen. Maybe there was nothing I could do to keep it alive. I don't really believe that. 1 day later, never mind. Henry 5 is dead. Gorky sobs. I'm sorry, Gorky. I'm sorry for killing the Tuatara. I'm sorry. And for those of you who don't know, this cage had a big iguana, technically a tuatara. You're supposed to control like the temperature, the heat, and everything like that. And we failed. He died. He might have died because of his old age. The lights don't like that. The lights don't like that at all. Okay. Final message that Gorky sent. It's even better and worse than we thought. We are receiving radio calls from the future. But it's so much better than what Mother Brainco expected, but also so much worse because we can't rescue Miss Ellie. Carl just wrote you about it. You must send a rescue ship at coordinates and sector in November, the year of 2562. It is real. I confirm this with my all-powerful anomaly stamp. Please send help. Gorky. Stamp, stamp, stamps. Okay. So now we have learned the insidious secret of Gorky and Brainco, like confirmed without a shadow of a doubt. Let's enter safe mode and see what happens. Carl Hamba, can you reply to me? Can you hear me? Operator 8897 CTR, do you copy? Please reply. Who are you? I'm Deirdre Janovic, Chief Scientist of Brainco's TA Division. Oh, we have quite the responses. You mean Exploitation Co? I read the secret spy whatever mails Gorky wrote you. Did you receive my message about Ellie Katao? I don't have time for this. I need to make another call. Let's ask about Ellie. Let's we have every reason to start off in a hostile way, but I don't want to today. Did you receive my message about Ellie Katao? We did, but it's complicated. You're a centuries-old corporation. How hard can it be to leave a to-do note for your future colleagues? It's not that. There are more complex... It's a very bad time for excuses. We're talking about Ellie's life. A whole crew's life. Operator, please listen to me. Stop calling me operator. Carl, I'm calling from the year 2520. Are you saying you're 88 years in the future? Yes and no. I should explain some things to you first. You could start by telling me what the fuck happened to time that it became such a garbled mess. Let's start with the fact that the Bento is not just a space lighthouse. I know, I read the secret spy whatever mails Gorky wrote you. Ah, we were aware that might have happened. I assume Gorky entered safe mode? More like unsafe mode for you. Sarcasm. How typical of you. Thanks, Doc. Hold on, I need to tie up my hair real quick. It's in my face. Okay. You don't know me at all. We have a very detailed background on you, but you're right. Written words are not a valid proxy for empathy and direct acquaintance. I apologize. Just go on. Ooh, shiny. The Bento's real purpose is to investigate one of the biggest time anomalies registered in the universe. And what's my purpose? We wanted to see if the anomalies could have some kind of effect on the human mind. We had to avoid participant bias as much as possible, which is why we told you it was a simple routine job. But you should have been completely safe. Should. We thought the anomalies were a curiosity worth studying for the advancement of science. Something infinitesimal that otherwise had no actual effect on reality. But we were wrong. The whole radio waves that travel through time took you by surprise? Yes, but that's the least of it. It's not just radio waves. You're not in the year 2432, Carl. The whole Bento has shifted through time. Where am I then? We don't really know. You're actually still shifting, not linearly, but let's say jumps. And the intervals between those jumps are getting shorter. We spent more than 80 years to devise a way to contact you, but I was able to contact Gray without problems. That's because her warship was in the vicinity of the anomaly. We tried to get there, but it was too late. You were already far too gone. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I could ask many questions. What happened to Hani, my wife, who's probably now dead? I haven't just been ignoring her for 2 or 3 years. She's just dead. Ex-wife, technically. We could ask what happened to Gray. We can say something sarcastic like, I hope at least you sued the shit out of Gray. Which, yeah. Yeah, actually. Or just get to the meat of the issue and be like, how are we able to talk right now? How are you gonna save me? I'm gonna go with, how are we talking now? We created a device called a time tether. A small rocket designed to travel through the anomaly and anchor itself to the Bento. We failed twice, but this time we shot a whole array instead of a single one, and it finally worked. Those of you that were here before the break, you know how we were just completely surrounded by a shit ton of things that we thought were warhead missiles come to blow us up, and then we got all shook up and things? That's because they sent a whole bunch of time tethers at us. That's So those weren't missiles on the radar. They were things to help establish communication between the Bento and present time. My brain is breaking. My brain... I need a moment. I need a moment. That's so... What the fuck? So all of the work that we were doing to avoid the warheads, we were probably actually avoiding the time tethers that would have made it easier for them to talk to us. So we sabotaged the whole ship thinking that we were under, like, actual danger, and we weren't in any danger. Okay. Okay. That, okay. Wait, so that's what all those blips on the radar were? I thought those were warheads. I apologize if they shook the Bento somehow, but I assure you, it was the only way. Now we need the data, Carl. We need Gorky to be reactivated so he can send it. This story was interesting and all, but I'm not reactivating Gorky. Carl, you don't understand. I understand that I have to make another call to someone truly important. Bye now. We can talk later. Carl, this is much bigger than you or Ellie Katao. Is Ellie caught in the anomaly too? Right now there's nothing more important than Ellie. Is Ellie caught in the anomaly too? We think so, but it's worse than that. The anomaly you're in is growing. In our present, it almost reached the Lena colony. That's Ellie's homeworld. Yes, it's the nearest place to where you are. Now that we know that anomalies might actually engulf objects in time, the whole colony is at risk. We really need that data if we want to protect it. Can you save Ellie and me? We can't. I'm sorry. You're too far gone. All we can do is save those that remain. Damn. But you will be remembered. I promise you that... Jonas, please pass me a tissue. Are you crying? No. Your loss just hit me. Okay, I'm doing it. What do you... I'm reactivating Gorky. Oh, thank you, Carl. You're doing the right thing here. You better do all that you can after that. I will. We will. We probably won't be able to contact you again, Carl. There will be another shift soon, and we will lose you. But I hope you can find peace somehow. This is rude. I'm upset. I hope too. So long, Deirdre. Deirdre? Yeah. So long, Carl. From all of us back here. That's shitty.
Whoa! What happened? Are we safe now?
Yeah, so safe that you went into safe mode.
Oh, I did I?
I would say that truth mode would be a more appropriate name, though.
You saw my hidden thoughts?
Those were no hidden thoughts. Hidden thoughts are things you keep for yourself, not things you share behind other people's backs.
I'm so sorry, Carl. That was my directive. I couldn't oppose it.
And yet you seem to enjoy it.
I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
I'm not even angry for your personal observations. That was only disappointing.
Can't you forgive me then?
What really gets me is that you lied about my job here for 2 goddamn years. All those irritating reminders to work quickly, do my tasks, that was just you having fun behind my back.
I was playing my part.
Did Brainco ask you to be so annoying about my daily routine, or was that your idea? Sad face. I thought so.
My feelings for you and Ellie are real. Everything was real. I simply had some secrets, like everybody. You should understand that better than anyone.
That's not the same thing, and I'm done with secrets. Send the data to Brainco.
I will. Please, give me another chance. A new beginning? I will be better, I promise.
There's no beginning here, Gorky. This is just the end. Send the data and shut up. Sad face. I told Gorky to shut up, but, like, I kind of don't want him to. I don't know what's happening. What were the newest ones? Sent several months ago. Let's call the Corona. Ellie, I'm back. What? Ellie. Carl? Hey, it's me, I'm alive. I'm alive, by the way. It's cool. I'm alive. Carl, I was so worried. I'm so glad you're back. I feel so dizzy and heavy. Is it possible that the Corona's gravity is increasing? It's just that you're tired, Ellie. A small diamond appeared in the sky next to the Corona.
I can see it from the porthole in front of me, but I don't know if it's real. Can you see it, Carl? The Bento has no porthole. Oh, the Bento has no portholes. I can't just see the outside. Oh, that sounds horrible. It's a little claustrophobic, but you get used to it. I didn't care before, but now I hate it. Ellie, we're caught in a time anomaly. Chat, should I just, like, rip the Band-Aid now? Tell her that we're in a time anomaly? Or wait it out for a little bit? Because, like, a lot of up and down with, I'll save you, nope, you're screwed. I'll save you, nope, you're screwed. I'll save you, nope, you're screwed. Because if we don't tell her outright it's a time anomaly, I know which answer I want to give, but I'm also tempted to just tell her, like, dude, we're both screwed. We're both we're both stuck in a wormhole, and there is no rescue team. No rescue team for us. We're just screwed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid. Tell her now. Ellie, we are caught in a time anomaly. Yes, I know. You're in the past, I'm in the future. I discovered that it's more complex than that. We're both shifting through time. I'm not in my present anymore, and you're probably not in yours either. Among all this chaos, a diamond in the sky doesn't sound weird at all. Oh. Does that mean we might be in the same year? I don't even know if years have any meaning anymore. Oh, I did that in Ellie's voice. Whatever. Well, that just made everything more epic. I mean, if I have to go, at least I know I'll go with a blast? What sound does time shifting make? I have no idea. Woom, woof, swish, fweet, fweet. I'm not spoiling this moment with a fart noise, Carl. Let's go with bzoo. Ah, levity in the face of complete doom. Yes, let's. Sounds absolutely perfect. Oh, I miss the laughs, Carl. I miss so many things and so many people. My mother, my friends, even that grumpy bartender who was always complaining about his silly cat. But most of all, I miss Serena. Did I tell you that I was married? No. You didn't. I tried to forget her after I decided to leave Lena, but it doesn't really work like that. They say people don't change, but that's not true, is it? The ones we love change us so deeply. And they prepare us for the next ones until you're lucky enough, experienced enough, to maybe find your one true love. That sounds cheesy as fuck, doesn't it? Yes. Ah, it does, but please go on. I remember cheesy. Please continue. No, I understand. It was the same for Honey and me. I remember cheesy. Please continue. That's what I'm gonna pick. Well, it all started with Marjane when I was just a teen. I obviously did have some crushes before, but with her it was so different. I mean, just her name was already so wonderful. Marjane. Try saying it. I can't. Marjane? Okay, maybe say it better. Marjane. Do you feel it? It rolls like a candy down on a hill of sugar, if you say so. I really thought I would love her forever, even after she left. Fuck her for disappearing like that. And still, I couldn't forget. So after her, it wasn't about love, just sex. Which was cool. I was young after all. Can we skip the sex part? Okay. I get how that would make you uncomfortable, Dad. Blech. Anyway, that's when I met Serena. And it was love at first sight? No, not at all. But you know how it happens. Somehow, she grew on me. I thought that it was just because she was so caring, so motherly, that maybe it was all an egotistic trip, and I was projecting on her some, you know? Hidden need for a deeper connection, but the truth was so very simple. It's curious how good things, and I mean really good things, are always the simple ones. I wouldn't call love simple. But it is. Everything around it might be complicated, but not love itself. It's so simple, it's almost stupid. Stupid? I mean, it's brainless, often illogical, unavoidable, and sometimes, well, ruthless. But with Serena, it was just good. And so I married her. It happened a few months before I boarded the Corona. But only now, stranded on this fucking spaceship, I can understand how true that love was. Is. Classic me. How I wish I could go back. I would never leave her. But why did you leave her? I joined the rebellion a few months before marrying her, and I did something that made Glowfield look very bad. What did you do? You see, one of the things Glowfield used to keep Lena under control was water. It's a long story, but let's just say that I proved, and I mean with videos and all, that Glowfield was creating water shortages on purpose to smother any sign of protest. But I thought I was safe, that they didn't know who was responsible. I was wrong. The night of my wedding, just as I was coming out of all Mackey's, all drunk and happy, they arrested me. Fuck. Yeah, arrested on your wedding night. Yeah! That's... Ellie's got a hell of a story. Ugh, okay. Stretchy's out of the way. Yes, those were my exact thoughts at the time. People I knew I had shot those video... People knew I had shot those videos, so Glowfield couldn't just bury me, but they did break me. They thought that was enough. And they would have been right if not for Serena. She saved me. Little by little, she put me back together. And then I left her. and then I left her. Oh. That's not fun. Let me put my wrist brace back on real quick before we continue. Because this is just a lot of clicking and pointing. Okay. I left her to go and have my hollow, useless, bloody revenge. And now I would give everything to go back to her. I wish you could go back to... Carl, what happened to Eshe? Tell me, Carl. Now we get to learn what happened to his kid that died. It was simple, And stupid. So goddamn stupid. I forgot to lock the roof door. Oh, fuck. She was with a friend. I guess she wanted to look cool to her. So she went up there and had the stupid idea of sitting on the balcony. She was only 7 years old, for fuck's sake. And then she fell. After Eshe died, I locked that part of me inside a cage and threw the key away. Then I threw the cage in an abyss. But then I couldn't move away. All this time I stood there on the edge of that abyss, staring down into it, paralyzed. I'm so sorry, Carl. But that's not completely true, is it? That abyss is still a part of you, and that cage, maybe you didn't look inside, but you did open it for me. And I'm so grateful for that. I can respond, I'm so grateful to you, Ellie. Or, yes, there was never a key nor an abyss. We're gonna be sappy. We're gonna be grateful. Carl? How are you, Carl? Not okay, dude. I'm feeling dizzy. I can't breathe. I think I need to close my eyes a little. You do that, Carl. Don't have me worried. Just for a short while. I'll be back in a moment. Sleep now, Carl. I'll be here for you when you wake up. Another sleep sequence. Ooh, what this? Where the feathers come from? All these years. I thought I was stuck in time because I couldn't move away from the abyss. But the reason I was stuck was that I couldn't move towards it. Eshe. Ooh, cutscene time. Daddy? If only I had the time. With time, I would wake up dancing, not professionally, only as a hobby. And when a bad knee would force me to stop, I would start writing. Short stories, then novels. I would go through various jobs, finally setting on an uneventful career as a history teacher. I would grow some weight and be happy with that. I would enjoy French movies, Italian pizza, and African music. I would dye my hair green, then pink, then a more natural red, then blue. I would have many flings and unsteady yet often meaningful relationships until one special drunk night out when I would meet Koi again. The girl I liked in high school, but was too shy to approach. Yeah, I don't like this close-up into the middle. I don't like this close-up into the middle. I would marry her. But time... Oh, okay, it's not a bad image. Looked like it was gonna be a bad image, but it's just some shoes. Time is so often immaterial, subjective, deceitful, until the day it becomes cruelly candid. Time kills. Shoes. The raindrops are red too. It's honestly like really powerful artwork. And I wonder if we sit here, do all of the feathers land and become still? No, they fade away over time. Okay. The time that elapsed since I lost my grip, since I fell, until I hit the asphalt, Ouch. That time was too short to leave me alive. The impact too strong. Shoes. Now I will always be there, Dad. And you will always love me. But this time you must go. Wake up, Dad. Open your eyes. Damn, I got chills. The music's really good too. Achievement unlocked, open your eyes. All the power's back on. Having a hard time waking up though. Everything is leaky. The lights are still flickering. Alright. Wow. Okay, guys, it's time for another break. It's time for another break. So that's a very, very somber note to settle on for break time. So anybody who might be in their feels, please take all the time that you need. We will take a break for about 10 to 15 minutes. While we're taking that break, we're gonna run some advertisements. We're gonna play a little bit of music. And if you guys are still up for seeing more of this game tonight, we'll play a little bit more of this game. If you guys would like to see a different game for a little while, we might switch games when we come back from break. Just please let us know. Welcome in, Systematic Error. We are about to take a 10 to 15 minute break. I saw you were streaming earlier. I am assuming, I don't mean to be rude, I'm assuming Bear and Zane are still forward, so hello. Welcome in. We just had a very emotionally impactful cutscene. Ah, okay, I was. Yes, hello. Yeah, we lurk a lot. We lurk on a lot of people. So yeah, this has been a puzzle game where we're this guy out in space, and we just discovered that we've been stuck in a time anomaly, and we got the full story behind the grief that Carl, the main character, is dealing with. He lost his family over a series of events, mostly because his daughter died very young. Sometimes there's moments in this game that are very like internal discourse between multiples, which is like it's been really, really interesting. Oh no, the emotions definitely would have been engaged. Yeah, so we just got our break notification from Stream Elements to remind us to take a break every hour. So we're gonna take that break, and we're going to process some of the emotional stuff that just went by. Yeah, but we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. We'll play another hour. Again, if anybody wants to keep playing this game or wants to see us play a different game, just let us know in chat. If nobody determines one way or another, we'll make a choice, obviously. Please, everybody, enjoy your break. Make sure to hydrate. Make sure to love any fur babies that you have. If you want to check out other streamers during the break, please do. Please support other streamers, and we look forward to having you when we come back from break. We will be running some ads. Gage, if you're able to do a 3-minute one as soon as we go on break, that'd be appreciated. And we'll see all you again soon. Thank you so much for showing up. Hi everybody, break time is over, and we decided that because the end of, well, it's not the end of the game, but because the note that we left the game off on was just, it was a lot, not gonna lie, and we could push through it and continue playing more of the game.
But thank you for the welcome back, Gage. Thank you, Systemic Error. That's really sweet of you to sit and wait excitedly the whole time. It like actually is. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're gonna put Still There on hold until later in the week or next Saturday. And we decided that for the last hour of stream today, we just want to relax, hang out with you all, chat with you guys. We have dinner in the oven ready to go. The oven might go off in like 30 minutes or so. So we picked a really relaxing game. We're a comfort streamer for several of you. That's really cool because sometimes the game topics we pick are not relaxing. Speaking of which, I need to make sure that this captures. Da 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 da. Does it capture? Slay the Spire? I'm gonna have to mess with my settings because sometimes the capture doesn't like to capture the thing it's supposed to capture. Capture. Including for you, Zane and Bear. Well, thank you, Bear and Zane, for hanging out. We see the void. It'll be a void for a second. I will fix that as soon as it will let itself be fixed. Because sometimes OBS is a little bit fussier than all of us would like. There it goes. Slay the Spire. Gage said, I totally wasn't just cruising for skull-related shit for my throne or anything. Thanks again for giving me the code for that. You're really welcome. We took a peek at your wish list this morning, and you have some amazing stuff. Like, we might steal the Polaroid image, because several of us are interested in Polaroids. Just have never been able to find a decent one. I am so glad that you are enjoying it, and I hope that it benefits you in many ways. I think you have a great community. I know they want to support you any way they can, and I think, yeah, I hope that this turns out well. You're very welcome. Obviously, I could hype it up a lot, and I think like it has a shop, like you can make your own shop and stuff. So I think you'll actually get more benefit out of Throne than we do. Gage said it was a toss-up between the Polaroid and Hello Kitty Instamax. Fuck yeah, dude. I love your style, man. That is awesome. Oh, am I in the middle of a run? I'm in the middle of a run. Oh. Let me make sure that everything is set up right, though. Because every game has its own thing. Okay, that's pretty much center of the screen, I think. That should do it. It's more an affiliate thing than a store. Oh, okay. Yeah, wasn't entirely sure. By the way, we're really bad at strategizing. So this might be unbearable to watch, but what was I thinking? It's more of an affiliate thing than a store. You can also somehow become... Oh, I should have discarded that. You can also become like a partner level of Throne gifting, and I'm not sure what all of that is. I just know that it's there. Era says, gonna hop off and take my own break for a bit. Enjoy your game and rest of stream. Love you guys platonically. Absolutely, Era. Take care of yourselves. I know that you guys just got done with your own stream. It means a lot that you came to hang out, and I hope, like take care of yourselves. I hope to see more of you. Gage said, so I could post up shit that I use, like the Wacom or whatever, but no one gets Wacom besides me anymore. We are pretty biased towards Wacom, but then again, our only real... I'm thinking too hard. Yeah, the only real art tablet we've ever had has been a Wacom. So that's just kinda...
Very obvious bias. Bye, Error. See you soon. Take care of yourselves. I know that we're looking at other stuff, but we're also holding out, hoping that that new friend does eventually give us the screened art tablet, because we've all wanted a screened art tablet for a long time, and it might not be good long term for our posture or anything like that, but we really like being able to see where we draw, like seeing exactly where the pen is. And the bamboo Wacom has just been kind of weird for that. And we can get used to it, obviously, but it would just be nice to, like, play around and see what does or doesn't work. If Queenie doesn't do her artist MMO artwork tomorrow, we're probably going to be starting to draw a series of old role-playing characters. We've been drafting up chapters to share eventually on our blog. Do I want to get rid of any of these? Yes. Just none of the chapters are finished enough that we actually want to publicize them, because sometimes when you're on a project and you share it too soon, it can kind of kill enthusiasm for finishing it. So we just have a stupid amount of stuff waiting in drafts for them to get finished. Okay, I need some blocking power, though. I'm gonna be hurt. I did not make wise choices. Oh, okay, I'm good. The plated armor lasts for... I don't know how many turns. But it's there. We have the Horn Cleat, which gives us 14 block at the end of the second turn, so I don't need to use any block right now. That's very useful. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. That's nice. I think this was one of the random challenges. Does anybody here ever play Slay the Spire? Because, we're not too great at it, but the game also has daily challenges where it'll just give you some really random boosts and some random stats and stuff like that. Like it'll give you all these, or all of the monsters will have a special thing. My brain is not working. I can't words. That was kind of another reason for switching games for the last hour, because the last game just took up so much brain power and so many emotions that I could feel my brain melting, and I wasn't reading as well. Like, I don't think anybody on the outside could tell, but I was not having a good time reading and doing the voice acting. Just it was really hard to keep up and to tell the difference between the characters, even though they like color code it and everything like that. And we like playing this game just to relax a lot of the time. Don't Starve is also a good game for general relaxation. But I was kind of a little overdone on the dead theme, so I needed a break from that. Cage said, until I set everyone on fire. You like Slay the Spire until you set everyone on fire? Is that... is that what's happening? If this card is discarded from your hand, draw 2 cards. I don't think it will be discarded from my hand. End turn. Oh, don't starve. Oh yeah, we did Don't Starve together with Mio, right? Kind of feels like a dream. I really don't know. Okay, that happened. That happened. Okay. And you did warn us all that you would set us all on fire, and then it happened. Like, warning received. You play the little girl who's immune to fire. Do you do that on purpose? Like, do you set everyone on fire on purpose, or are you just having fun and go nuts? But you warned us all. Mio, I believe she would yell at you for setting shit on fire. Ouch. Stop healing everybody. Stop healing everybody. The Mystic needs to stop. Stop doing that. The knee does 8 damage. Whenever you draw a card, add a copy into your hand. I do need block. Discard your hand and add a shiv. Defend. Defend. Flying knee. Endless agony and endless agony. I'm just trying to make charcoal, says Gage. That is, yeah, that's a good way to make charcoal. Charcoal is very important if you want to dry meats or like make crock pots or something like that, I think. We're trying to get a lot farther in Don't Starve, but we suck at it so much. We only just recently discovered you can make like a crock pot in order to cook food. Meatballs even. Alright, this Mystic needs to get dead. The Mystic needs to get dead though. Charcoal is very necessary. Storm of Steel. I need to defend myself. Draw 9. Yep. Okay. And block. And attack. Oh, that's it. That's the end of turn. I think there's a lot more lore to Don't Starve than I know. Just because I haven't gotten very far in it. Like, I saw someone else playing it and they ran into all these monsters I had never seen before, and I didn't know if it was mods. Let's see, that's an attack, that's a skill, that's an attack. Ooh, 12 damage. Okay. If you've discarded a card. I can't, like, discard any cards. So we're just going to sneaky, kill. And that was all my stuff. Okay. I've had a friend sit next to me while I was playing this game, and they were very mad. Because my strategy is very weak. And I do things out of order that I shouldn't do. Dodge roll. Backflip. Oh, I can't use that. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Ow! I have a question for chat. If you could have one mythical beast as your, like, service animal, for whatever reason, what would it be? Axie says, Sam says you have a really nice... Thank you. I'm blushing now. Thank you, Sam. I've been told our laughter changes. but I'm really glad that people like it. Let's see, I'm going to be attacked for 14 and that'll kill me. So we want all of the defense. All of the defense. And we're going to drink some more defense, and we're going to use some more defense, and then we're going to use a flying knee and a strike, and we're going to hope we don't die. Gage said, if you could have anything as a service animal, does it have to be real? Like, specifically, like any mythological creature. So, specifically, not real things. So, you definitely could have a dire wolf or a unicorn or something like that. You could have a freaking basilisk if you wanted. Reflex, if the card is discarded. Defend, Bane, Poison, Weak, Stab, Stab. I'm dead. I'm dead this turn. Axie said we just got home from driving. Oh, I've watched Lahik play this game. An emotional support Zeus. I guess that counts. Would emotional support Zeus be your T angel? I lost. I'm gonna play again though. Gonna play this until our next break warning, at least. I think he did just explode everyone in my way. Listen. If you had an emotional support Zeus, would I get exploded? Would he come after me for any reason at all? The Ironclad, the Silent, the Defect. I'm gonna play the Defect. But him exploding everyone so you could safely go outside sounds pretty awesome. Enemies your next 3 combat have 1 HP. Lose your starting relic and get a random boss relic. Yeah. Choose 3 cards for Astrolabe. I don't know what I just signed up for. I messed up. Machine learning, something and something else. Zeus be crazy, so I cannot assure your or my own safety, but you still want an emotional support, Zeus. Okay. Choices have theoretically been made. The start of your turn, draw an additional card. Yes. Defend and strike. He's very cute and magic. Well, having a magic buddy is very helpful. You also open up potentials I wasn't considering, cause like, can we just make everybody in our head be on the outside? That might not be a good idea, though. There's some people that are inside because inside is the best place for them to be. Channel a lightning. Yes. Dual cast. Yes. Strike. I will destroy you! Like, having an emotional support rogue would be pretty awesome because he could just glare everyone down for me. And I'll never have to deal with anyone's bullshit again, because his glares are scathing. Haha, no damage. Channel 2 Frost by gaining 10 block. I like that. And let's dual cast. Easy peasy. We see you, lovely lurkers, says Stream Elements. I know other people can name their bots, and I don't know if it's just because they're using Mix It Up, or if I don't know how to use Stream Elements. Prevent the next 2 times you would lose hit points. Though that's not gonna count. This guy is dead already. Dead as heck. Gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. Deal 9 damage. Put the next card you play this turn on top of your draw pile. I like that. Or deal 3 damage and apply a bomb. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the card. Cards don't have toes. My brain is melted. I am no longer responsible. Defend. I should have used more defense. I could have done that, but I didn't. I did not. Tomorrow, if Queenie doesn't do just the artist MMO the entire time, there's 2 characters that that we're thinking of drawing, and we found some like art challenges where you pick a character and you draw them happy, sad, surprised, bored, whatever, and I think that would be really good practice for us. Actually, again, I used no defense. All the defense. I'm good. It's fine. Totally fine. Only 1 damage. And we're debating if we kind of like read parts of their story out loud while we're drawing the roleplay characters. Because for some of us, just drawing each other over and over again is kind of... Need to step away from personal stuff. Yeah, all the armor. Stack? No. All of it's defense. I don't need any of it. Because if the enemy's gonna attack, it'll have a sharp, pointy thing. Axie, have you ever played this before, or have you only watched Lahik play it? Stack. Defense. Zappy. Oh, Gage, do you mind starting a raffle? I'm not sure if we have enough people, but if we do, everyone should try to get raffle points. And then fight me. Fight me for more points. I can deal 10 damage to all enemies. Deal 5 damage if I played less than 3 cards in a turn. Okay. Or 1 mana less for each power card played during combat to gain 12 block. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna go with the FTL. Wing statue. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate, large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there's more inside. If we remove a card from our deck, we lose 7 hit points. We're just gonna leave. The statue makes you feel uneasy. You walk past and continue onward. We have 129 gold. So we could buy something. Or we can go after the epic monster and get another relic. I think I want another relic, honestly. They're both got the curl up defense, which on receiving attack damage, it rolls up and gains 3 block once per combat. We're gonna activate our power first thing. Going to gain 10 block. And that's all we can do for this turn. Well, actually, I like the thorns. So what this does is that when you get attacked, it basically sends damage back to them. Like, they have to hurt themselves to hurt us. I have more than enough armor, though. Very nice, very nice. No damage this turn. Deal 5 damage if you played less than 3 cards this turn. Draw a card. And then we get the buffer card. Prevent the next 2 times you would lose any hit points. And we're gonna strike. And that's all we can do with our turn. That's it. Although they look kind of cute and fuzzy, don't they? Like little fuzzy caterpillars. But they're evil bastards that want to destroy us. I'm gonna play this right away and win. Ha ha ha! Gold and cards for us. Spoils. Defragment, Sweeping Beam, or Compile Driver. I can gain a focus, deal 6 damage to all enemies and get another card, or deal 7 damage and draw another card for each unique orb? Why wouldn't I get that one? That sounds elite. But give me a second. I'll be right back. I have to check the oven. We'll stay on the screen too. Cool. Alright. Everything's out of the oven. The oven's turned off. We're all good for dinner whenever we're done with streaming. Just some chicken with basil and garlic on it. Nothing fancy. Anybody, like... If anybody's cooking dinner tonight, what are you cooking for dinner? And if not, what's your favorite thing? If you like to cook, what is your favorite thing to cook? We need defense. But let's use buffer. And fingers crossed, that's all we needed. We have a lot of different things that we like to cook, honestly. I think stir fry is one of our favorites because it's really versatile and, like, we don't really make, like, real stir fry, but we do, it's like something between a stir fry and a skillet. And it, I don't know. It's versatile, it's tasty. It's easy enough to make. You can use rice, you can use noodles, you can use any veggies you want, any meats you want. FTL. Whack. I need to be able to block 17 though. Let's use this. And another defend, thank you. Okay, that's not as much block as we needed, so we're probably gonna take some damage. We like making steak on the grill a lot. There's better places to make steak too, like buttered rosemary steak is always very good. And tortilla chips can be a lot of fun to make, only they're really time consuming. I have the most fun making them if, like, I'm making them with a friend and we can take turns. Like, somebody flattens out the tortilla and cuts it into bits, and then another someone uh, actually fries them up, and then you can alternate and take turns. Yeah, dead enemy. Take that, crow boy. Yes. Okay, I need a lot of defense though. But I need, but I need a lot of defense though. Why does the cultist have so much power? He has so much power. I wonder who is raidable today. Let me just take a peek. I want to take a peek at who's raidable. Twitch. Let's see. Deal 5 damage if you play less than 3 cards. Draw a card. Yes. Defend. Use the stack. Oh, I should have used the glacier. Strike. This cultist could kill me if I'm not smart about it. I'm sorry for the noise going off. I'm just checking to see who's online so I can start planning who might be good to stream. Quite a few people. I don't really like Sekiro. Someone's playing Sekiro. Got somebody playing The Last of Us. I like that game a lot. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna defend. Dual cast. Defend or compile driver? I'm gonna defend again. I'm gonna try to last as long as possible. If I had a support animal, like a mythical animal for support, like a service animal. I don't know, I'm pretty partial to the griffin. Because the lore that I read with griffins, like, they are powerful fighters. Because they have the talons, they have the eagle, they have the lion shit going on for them. But not only that, what I read is like they were supposed to be very, very wise. Like, them and dragons kind of rivaled each other in wisdom and knowledges. And the griffin can fly, and it's not full of scales, and so I could lay on its wings and not get torn to shreds by different scales. Could go flying. Yes! I got the cultist. I lost like half of my health, but I got the cultist. Ooh. 0 for 3 damage or 6 block, with it being decreased each time it's used, or the hologram. We'll do beam, so. And we're gonna fight an elite. Play machine learning right away. I play the buffer right away? Maybe I can save that for later. So let's do that. Take hits while it's not attacking. We don't need any defense unless it is attacking. It's enraged now, so it's gonna attack. Defend, please. Please defend. Please defend. Zap, beam cell. I am so close to dead. Okay, hold on. Just messing with some stuff in the background. Sorry about that. Okay. So he's gonna attack me for 20. And I have a glacier and a defend and another defend, but only 3. It's gonna hurt. But we're gonna do it. I can't use the buffer, I don't have enough mana. Mana, mana, mana. Mana! Um... 16 attack. Deal 7 damage and draw a card for each unique orb you have. Give me 2 cards. Alright, so that's some defense. And some defense. And then all I can use is the beam cell. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, so that'll keep me from losing health. Attack. Stack. Or beam cell. Oh, I can use both. Duh. There we go. Shoop. Get electrocuted. I'm about to die. I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm not dead because I used the power thing. Oh my god. I'm gonna zap. Dual cast. Strike. It's not dead yet. I think this is our last freebie. Okay. Yep, that's our last freebie. So we gotta come up with 15 damage. There's 5 damage. The dual cast can do up to 8 damage. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Please die. It didn't die! I'm dead. I've died. That's okay. This is what happens. You die over and over and you learn better, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just suck at it. We're gonna do one more round, see how far we get. See how far we get. I'm also gonna start a raffle for anyone in chat. Everyone in chat, if you want to earn some points, make sure you join the raffle. It's gonna be going for 30 seconds. You can use it to fight me. I dare you. Let's play the Ironclad this time. I haven't unlocked the 4th character yet, but it's because I haven't played enough. But the Ironclad, the remaining soldier of the Ironclads, sold his soul to harness demonic energies. At the end of every combat, I heal 6 health points. So, no one entered the raffle. Womp womp. Those points now belong to the Void. You guys can never get those points back now. Give me 100 gold. Yes. Yes. Okay, so he's coming at me for 11 and has 44, so we're gonna block that as much as we can and stab. Stabbity stab! Is anyone into any particular shows lately? Um, we're into quite a few, but right now we've been rewatching The Walking Dead and have been getting really hooked into it again. But we can never watch past Negan. When Negan gets introduced in like season 6 or something like that. Some of us have also been watching the newer Voltron, and it's okay. It's not really our favorite. I really like Carnage. But these two cost less. But this does more damage. But these cost less. We're gonna go with Carnage. So, the characters that we're hoping to draw tomorrow, again, if Queenie isn't focused on her artist MMO that she needs to finish, they're both wolves. Well, wolf people, I guess. I don't know. We came up with these characters when we were like 13 years old. um, and they really haven't developed much since. Like, pretty much the most that these two characters have developed is just added more and more to their story. And their stories are very long and convoluted. One was like an orphan that gets adopted by these really powerful entities and then gets kidnapped and is separated from the entities, like her new family, until she's an adult. And then as an adult, she finds them again. But not a lot of them are left. So because it's like magic wolves, she becomes the den mother, and that doesn't end up very well because like an invading pack comes to kill the pups. Very, very dramatic and sad story, but that would be Roxy. Roxy, ooh, 12 damage, but I get a wound. Draw a card. Or headbutt. I like headbutt most. But yeah, there's a lot to Roxy's story that we can write at any time. And we have been working on some drafts of some chapters for the character. She's supposed to be like an ice elemental wolf, so she can use ice to be like armor, or she can make it snow, or things like that. But she ends up getting killed. Do I want the golden idol, though? Enemies will drop 25% more gold. I don't need that. And when she dies, she ends up in, like a limbo place. Kind of like purgatory. It's not exactly purgatory, but it's not a place for sane creatures in any way. And because it's such an insane place, it slowly drives her insane. It plays on her guilt and shame and grief until she's just she can't tell her tale from her head. And then later on, after like she's become really used to being in purgatory and that's just life now, her grandmother decides to resurrect her. which doesn't turn out good in the end. Go figure. And so, like, and all of these things happen because we just threw her into different role-playing universes, like a bunch of different alternate universes that we've just melded into one story. Do I want to rest or do I want to smith? I'll rest. So, because she was an orphan who got adopted and then kidnapped and then found her family again, and then everybody got murdered and she got murdered, and then she was in purgatory living the hell over and over and over again. She's just not okay. She's just not okay. So being resurrected, it's like, cool, I will never lose my family ever again, and I will get them all back. So she becomes the embodiment of greed. And a lot of times, like, when you have, like, the 7 deadly sins created into characters, like, greed tends to be interested in, like, food or luxury items, gold, and stuff like that, and Roxy's main concern is having a big fucking family. So she just kind of goes around necromancing all the dead things into her family and doesn't see it any, like, the mindless slaves as any different from accumulating family. So she just ends up on this massive warpath, killing thousands of people so that she can then resurrect them as family members. Okay, we've reached the end of break, guys. We streamed for a little over 5 hours. Let me go to the just chatting screen. I have found somebody to raid. I will get you a link to this person's Twitch just in case Twitch doesn't bring you in on the raid. Because sometimes Twitch does that, so just give me a second. Alright, just chatting, hey yo! Just keep chatting, just keep chatting. I'm kidding. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Here is the link. We're going to raid the Cosmic Wolf. He's currently playing a game called Sekiro. It's not my favorite game, but I like this streamer. He's pretty chill. He's also got wolf emotes, and I obviously like wolves. So we're going to raid him. Let me get the raid started. The raid has been created. Everybody get ready. If you're a follower, please use the first message. Please copy and paste that so that we can show some love and give Cosmic Wolf all of our support as we show up. If you are a subscriber, please copy and paste the second message. You might not see the emotes, but they will show up for you. I promise you. If you're a subscriber, that is. If my copy and paste will even let me do it. Thank you guys so much for showing up today at stream. It means a lot that you guys were able to come and hang out. We love the lurkers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. The game was amazing. We will continue it next Saturday. Keep an eye out for pop-up streams. We'll see you tomorrow for some artwork. Take care of yourselves and have a good